Annyeong! Welcome to Dollightful! So for this sketch with me, I was inspired by really different things this time. We're gonna make 3 pieces of artwork. As usual, these videos are unscripted, it's just you and me and drawing. So you didn't get to see the first sketch and a half of this piece because my lamp was in the way like this for a long time and I didn't notice. Sorry. But that's okay, we're gonna draw a third girl too, so you can see that. These drawings were heavily inspired by someone I just discovered through Pinterest. Her name is Jenny Kaori. I think she's a fashion illustrator. You probably already know about her. I'm always late to these sort of trends. And she does these really long-legged anime cartoon girls in her very unique style. And I thought it was really funky and beautiful and cool, so I wanted to try it out for myself. So these 3 sketches are very much inspired by her. But they are actually 3 of my personal looks. I do consider myself someone who likes to explore fashion, even if I wouldn't say I'm a fashion person because I don't know what's going on at the runway or anything, I just know what's fun to try on myself. So as you can see, coming along through the drawing, I have 3 looks that I categorize myself into. We've got the all black, sort of bad girl look. I threw a little contrapposto in there. The one I'm drawing now is clearly the Harajuku street fashion inspired look. Obviously inspired by all the dolls we've made recently, surprise, surprise. The third character, or the third side of me, I guess you could say, is the dress-wearing part of me. I love a good full-length dress, just one solid piece of fabric all the way down. So far I've talked a lot about my own fashion in this video, probably not what you were expecting for a sketching with me video. Let me know what your favorite styles are. I know it's not really art related, but that's just where my mind was when I was drawing this. I think the drawings themselves came out really cute. I love Jenny Kaori's style. It was really fun to try and emulate her with, my own touch. Honestly, I can't believe I discovered her so recently. And actually, in that same day, I also discovered another artist called Fami, who was really inspiring, so my mind was full of inspiration. Pinterest is the best for that sort of stuff. Not sponsored, I just love Pinterest. For the next drawing, I wanted to completely change gears, so I grabbed a little scrap piece of paper that was nearby. I think it's a paper bag. It's almost always a paper bag. And, I was still kind of thinking about my doll drawings from the previous Sketch With Me video and thought, I think I'll sketch a version of Cora, she's my mermaid custom, on this tiny little piece of paper. So I do a quick pencil sketch and then bust out the lines to do more refining. I didn't spend that long on the pencil sketch because I knew I'd make up most of it with the ink. So I fill in the lines there and then go in with a white gel pen, which is always fun on toned paper because you can highlight things. I may have gone a little overboard, I don't know. I was just having fun. I like the way the glass bottle came out. So that was a fun, cute little mini drawing. It didn't take very long. For the last piece, I knew I wanted to do something, but I wasn't sure what to do, so I turned to Instagram and asked you guys. I put up a series of polls on my Instagram stories and let you guys vote on the topic and materials, and you guys decided on monster, sweets, colored pencil. What have I gotten myself into? Let's go. One of my favorite monsters, I guess you could call it, is a creature called hete, which is sort of like the Korean version of a food dog, but it's also a tiger and maybe a little dragon. I don't really know what it is, but it's cute. You see sculptures of him pretty frequently here in Korea, and I kinda love the little guy. So I thought I'll take Hete as the monster and give him a sweets theme. We'll see what happens. I start off like I normally do, just with a number 2 pencil, graphite drawing underneath. Once I had the sketch pretty much all figured out, I take an eraser and try to erase almost everything down to the point where I can barely see it. And I do this because I want to come in with my colored pencils and do all the coloring that way. I don't want you to see the graphite drawing underneath. So yeah, this one naturally took a little bit longer because I was working with color. I just started going for it. This came out really colorful. I was making it up as I went, so, you know, he's gonna have peppermints over here, this thing that looks like a Twizzler going down his neck, waffle cone belly, sure, why not, cotton candy tail, the works. When you see the sculptures, sometimes they have that ball in their mouth, so that just had to be a sucker in this drawing, of course. I had a lot of fun with it. I don't know if it turned out very good, but I like the color palette. The execution and technique looks okay, but it's just the subject matter is weird. It's a weird drawing. Look what Instagram made me do. I'm curious, and I'm gonna hesitantly put this out there as like a challenge. If you got the Monster Sweets colored pencil theme, what would you make? And with my colored pencil sweets monster all finished up, that's the last drawing done. All three of these drawings were so different, not only in topic, but in materials. So it was pretty fun to jump around and just have at it. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had fun just hanging out and sketching. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay artsy! Annyeong! 못 찍었어.